Hey guys, I think we're live. I'm playing the Blitz today at Take Take office. I believe David Howell did it on Monday, and now it's my turn. I think he did he. I think did he win all these games? I watched a bit of the stream on Monday, and it seemed like he didn't give away any points. But yeah, let me start by accepting some challenges. So you guys can challenge me 3-0, 3+2. Might play some bullet as well. So yeah, as you guys can see, my rating is inactive here, like 2802 with a question mark. I don't think I've played on this website before. I think it's connected to my leeches account, but I haven't played so much on leeches for a long time. So you get a very symmetrical position here. I think this is called Fianchetto. Grundfall is known to be pretty solid. I'm just gonna play like this. I mean, he might take at some point. I'll take back. Maybe try to play 97 to challenge the center. E4 is a move. Might take everything then. Okay, here let's go 97. At some point I want to try to break with maybe E5. Perhaps now it's possible. Try to get some piece activity, rook c1. Very natural move, putting pressure on the c6 pawn. Yes, I guess bishop takes e5 is a threat now, so should take care of that. Maybe bishop d7. Knight c5. Probably just ignore it. Rook e8. See if I can find the chat here. Okay, I think I have access to the chat right now. Yeah, so you guys can, if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to write in the chat. B4. Not sure about b4 because it weakens the c4 square. I mean, it's very important that I don't go knight c4 right now because my opponent can just take it. I lose material. Cannot capture back as the queen is undefended. So let's go here, trying to play for knight c4. It should still be fairly equal here. I think he should take before my knight gets to c4 because the knight is pretty strong there. Let's go here. Yeah, I think that's inaccurate. It allows knight c4. Hey, Daniel. I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the sunny weather in Oslo. I feel like this is the best time of the year to be in Norway. Bishop takes c6. Yeah, I completely blundered this actually. I didn't see this tactic. That was pretty sharp by my opponent. Now I'm in some trouble, but maybe I can create something with the c-pawn. I think from May to September is the best time to be in Oslo. Otherwise, it's too cold for me. Like it's winter, it gets a bit too dark, too cold. But this is perfect. I might just play a6 here to save the pawn. Yeah, I gotta try to push here, but not the most impressive first game. Gotta do more tactics. Okay, let's push. Here. I think my opponent got a bit passive now. The last few moves were not ideal for him. Okay, I'm gonna try to push a pawn to h3 to make his king weaker. Maybe he should try to play h4 here. Yeah, it's a good move. Okay, my pawn getting to h3 would be very dangerous. Maybe rook b8 makes sense. Bishop c5 though. Let's do bishop c5. Maybe I'll try rook d8. Actually, rook bishop c5. I guess I just have a5 there. The bishop is unstable on c5. So yeah, I just finished Norway chess a couple days ago. I was with the commentary team there. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the Norway chess tournament is always so well organized, and this year's venue was at a beautiful library in the heart of Oslo. It's called Deichman. I think it opened just a couple of years ago. So really modern architecture. And spectacular playing hall. So yeah, I really enjoyed working there. So the last few days have just been kind of recovering from that. Okay, and now it's looking pretty good with these pawns. Okay, let's go here. I don't think he can hold it here, because if he tries to protect the pawn, these other ones are pushing. I guess we can go just c2. Here, bishop b2 coming. But b3 is most precise. And now his pass pawn is stopped and my pass pawns are just running. Okay, thank you for the game. No one knows. Maybe no one saw the game. Who knows? Let's go back. Okay, let's play Marvin this time without increment, so gotta play very fast. 3-0 blitz without increments. Let's see if Marvin is here. I think Marvin might be... Okay, I think we're about to start the game. Let's go e4. My rating's been so inactive, so every game I win, I get a lot of rating. I think I got 10 points from the last game. Let's go... This is like my pet line in Blitz, the Grand Prix attack. It's not too great in classical chess. Black has many ways to equalize, but in Blitz you often get pretty juicy positions. Usually allowing this structure is not ideal for black. Like black gets weak double pawns. So I really like white's position. Like my idea is just to go h3, force him to take, and then basically attack with f5. It's very easy for white to play here. Yeah, exactly. I just came here for the farming. You gotta open up the scope for this bishop. Probably put it on g5. There's so many events going on right now on the chess calendar. So the Norwich has just finished, and now there is the Uzbek chess. I don't know what it's called, Uzbek Chess Festival or something like that. But we have many top players playing there. I guess no one in the top 5 of the world, but a lot of 2700s. So Nepo and Hans Niemann played a match, and both of them went straight from Serbia to play the event. I don't know if you guys saw the finish of the match, but it was very some drama there. Didn't shake each other's hand at the opening ceremony of the tournament in Tashkent. I guess it's called Tashkent President Cup. And also World Rapid and Blitz is about to start. World Rapid and Team Blitz Championship in Hong Kong, which is a very cool location for a chess event. I wish I could go. Trying to get the pawn to f6 here. Maybe he should take on b2. See f6, take on c3, take on g7. How is that position? He can go rook e8 there.
Twitch chat is a bit dead, so I'll just switch to YouTube.
Okay, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for it. I'm just gonna play on the dark squares. It's not strongest knight on the edge of the board. Like, it doesn't have any squares to activate. I'm expecting a rook e8 here, but bishop f6 looks pretty good for whites. Queen. I mean, he can take here, but then I think we have bishop g5. Yeah, bishop g5, king takes g7. Yeah, king takes g7, actually queen f4 is very strong. The knight is almost trapped. Oh, this is a threat. Okay. Thank you for the game, Marvin. In the opening there, I recommend you to not allow this pawn structure. It's just it's much easier for white to play after that. So probably don't play d6 so early. Okay, let's go with Daniel. Let's see if Daniel is here. Okay, seems like we both have inactive ratings. Okay, game aborted. Let's play fish. I feel like I've seen this name before in some banter blitzes many years ago that I did for Chess 24. Probably like 5-6 years ago.
So remember that all the newest challenges goes to the top, so the people who challenge you first are at the bottom.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
No worries.
I clicked too fast there. I'll. You actually told me that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's see if fish is here. Otherwise, I'll go to the bottom.
There we go. Enjoy some ads, but you also have chat here.
Okay, perfect. Wow. There's more life there.
Yeah, a lot more actually.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's here, so let's go back. Okay, of course, we have to play Asios. He's at the other office here. He's actually in the living room of Take, so he might be hearing all my thoughts. I should be careful now. Not say too much. Okay, let's move the other knight this time instead. Let's just go for simple development. I know Asios since I was like 8 years old. Go way, way back. I was born in Stavanger. No, actually, since I was like 6 years old. I met him in Stavanger back in the days. Okay, we might get an endgame here if he takes. So yeah, we've probably known each other for like 20 years. Asios' father was the first adult I beat at chess. So yeah, that was good memories. I think allowing e5 is comfortable for white. And going d4, and now black gets a bit passive. He should probably have, maybe I should have gone to the endgame or tried to play c4 earlier when my queen was on d1. Like take on e4. And now black gets a bit passive. Yeah, I don't know if he was DJing already back in 2006, but I guess he started a bit after that. But everyone knows him for his DJ skills, of course. So takes. Okay, I'm gonna try to trick him here. Yeah, he takes with a knight. That's a good move. If you take with a bishop, I could have taken on d5. Now I'll just develop, I guess, and then knight d2. Yeah, Vilvan, yeah, you can challenge me. I'll try to accept everyone. Queen b6, I guess. Knight d2. He wants to take a pawn. We can take here, then take on d5. Okay, I'm just gonna sacrifice a pawn here. Asios can have a gift. Maybe he'll be very scared to take it. Asios recently played a very sharp game against Anish Giri and had a good position at some point, it seemed. So he can be very dangerous. My plan is just go bishop c2 and try to put pressure on the king. Okay, here, just playing for some tricks. Maybe play queen d3 at some point. I mean, I have some compensation here. I have the e5 square and try to create some threats against the black king, but objectively speaking, it feels like it should be fine for black. Okay, let's go here. Now we have a threat. Not so easy to play. Maybe he should go rook d8 here, but he should speed up. Actually, I have these kind of threats as well, so it's tough to play for black, especially in blitz. I think in blitz, like even if you're worse, but you have an easier position to play, the evaluation doesn't matter too much. You just gotta play very fast. I was looking at this, takes bishop h7, takes queen h5, king g8, queen f7, king h8, rook a3, and I'm blundering the back rank. We can maybe use the other rook instead. Okay, let's try. Maybe we will surprise him. Bring the rook to the action. Queen h4. This one doesn't work. Okay. Good game, Asios. I feel you went a bit easy on me. But you're treating your guests well here. Okay, let's play Alan's Gambit. Let's play d4 this time. Okay, I think we got 2 points from beating Astia, so really farming over here. Let's play this. It's a very stupid move, but it's just kind of trying to play the clever waiting game. I've never seen b6 in this position. Maybe we can go here. Develop. I think usually they play queen c8. Let's go here. We're putting some pressure on the center. Yeah, c6 is a good move. e3. Let's develop. Be here. I'll take it. Castle. 97. A3, just trying to make some random moves. 95. Maybe he should not have gone knight f6. It should be okay for black anyway. Around equal. But now maybe I have some threats of taking on d5. Some ideas with knight c6. c5. Okay, so taking here doesn't make sense. Like he takes back and the queen gets chased around. Let's start by capturing here. Okay, so now we have to calculate. So taking on e4, and he takes, and then he has queen g5 in some positions. Maybe I'll just go here. If he takes, we'll take back, support the center. I'm not sure, like knight g5 doesn't work, then we can take on d5. Hopefully that's a surprise. It doesn't matter, Jack Rogers. You can challenge me however you feel. I'll accept both. He's playing pretty well. Now he has knight d2. Probably have to go queen b4. Some back rank issues. I still feel like playing this move, but maybe he has knight c3 there. Okay, let's just go for it. Like takes, knight c3, rook e1. He's been playing really well for his rating, but his rating is actually inactive, so he might be very underrated. Okay, this is a threat now. Yeah, I think this was actually a mistake by him, because now we're getting some tactics in the position. Like 97 is unstoppable. I mean, I'm winning an exchange by force. But yeah, he blundered with 92, but before that he played very accurate. I thought it was just around equal. Yeah, this one. Push the passed pawn. His bishop is... Okay, let's just push. Go here. Bring the king. You don't need a leech's account, Wilvan. You can just make an account with the take website as well. What's up, Quizdan? We met on Monday at a Blitz event in a club we both grew up in Asker. I think we played for the first time in like 15 years. Okay. And now I'm challenged again. If I think it's the right person, usually my friend goes by this name. His name is Felix, but it might also be someone else. Let's see if he's here. Okay, e4. Let's play Sicilian. This is called Mora Gambit in Norwegian. I think in English it's Smithmora. Let's go here. This is a very unusual move, I think. Oh, it is my good friend Felix. I've known him for 20 years. We grew up in the same club. He goes by the name Quizdan. Had this in the World Cup. Actually, my opponent played a bit different. Pranav. Here, I think I'm supposed to go knight f6. King castle. Knight g5. I think I have knight e5. A weird position. I don't think there's many games here. I think white is supposed to castle. I remember I was looking at this stuff when I played the World Cup against Pranav. I lost the first. It was a very tense first game with the white pieces. I was winning in the end, and then I blundered. Basically, went from like +2 to -5 in one move, and then I had to bounce back in a must-win situation with black. And I was looking at these lines, but I mean, there are many. I think some forced draws as well. Hard to play for a win with black against a strong grandmaster. Yeah, this is looking really similar to another line in e4, e5. I don't know what it's called. Where, yeah, I mean, some of you have seen it, I'm sure. I'm not very good with opening names, but yeah, this knight cannot be taken as I lose the queen, so you gotta go back home. Rook e4 now, and then knight e4, expecting bishop e7. It looks pretty comfortable for me now if I get to castle. Yeah, sure, Wilwin. I'll try to find you after this one. What is your nickname? Oh, is Wilwen? B3. And now it gets a bit passive for Felix. You go bishop b4, rook e2, d3, rook e3, d2, a3. Maybe that's not the best way to go. We can go bishop b4, rook e2, bishop g4 looks very strong. Dubois rated defense. Oh yeah, I guess that could be the name. Technical issue. Yeah, I think I accepted your challenge, Fishy, but you were not there. But maybe I can try to find you again. Queen d3. We can take. I can also play queen d5. Let's try to bring the rook next. I can play knight g5, threatening mate, but we can meet that with bishop f5. So maybe a3 makes some sense to chase the bishop away, but I think I'm just gonna go here and to b6. Looks pretty safe. Can we do this? It takes bishop takes e2. Looks like we can. Winning some material here. I think he has to take on e2 and will be an exchange up. He cannot really go queen g3 because queen takes e4 was there. Let's go here. When you're in doubt, always push the h-pawn. Now we're going for h4. Thank you for the game, Felix. I think the opening went a bit south. You probably should have taken with the rook on e4 instead of knight takes e4. The rook takes e4 is still fine for white. Okay, let's... we can find Will Wen. Don't really see Will Wen, so probably just gonna accept someone random against Ong. Let's go for the English opening. Let's go here, get a King's Indian. Yeah, e5 is very unusual, Felix. That's... yeah, I really don't think many people played in that position. Like knight f6 or d takes c3 is clearly the two most played moves. I had to try to confuse you somehow. e5 is very typical. go d5, knight c5, knight d2. So my idea is to play knight d2, and usually the bishop kind of comes around on this diagonal, like comes around to f2, I was gonna say. This one is not supposed to be very good. I think black sort of struggles on the light squares because the bishop lands on g4, but I might be wrong. Yeah, like now, if I get bishop g4 and I get to trade off the light squared bishops, I think strategically speaking, I'm doing pretty well. Usually in the King's Indian, if black doesn't have the light squared bishop, they're usually busted because they need that bishop to attack. This bishop is not very useful. So let's take. Just gonna try to play very positional here. If we can at some point get a knight to the juicy f5 square, life would be good. So the idea would be rook d1. F takes g3, yeah, I guess that was also interesting. A wise mind. I could have gone f takes g3 there. Yeah, maybe that was even better. Okay, we can go here. Takes. I think we can take with a knight because we have knight e7. We don't have to either. Okay, let's just do it. I think takes knight e7 has to be good. I think you should take on e4 anyway, because if not, like, this position is, positionally speaking, a true disaster. The knight lands on f5. Okay, I'm just gonna play a4. Let's really enjoy myself here. Stop any pawn breaks. Playing like Mr. Karpov. And this is kind of really textbook example of strong knight against bad bishop. Like, just look at these pawns. It's really limiting black's play. I actually could pick up an exchange there, but it almost feels like that knight is stronger than both rooks. So let's go here. Bring the king. We can take, but I will also just bring the king. If he takes, this structure looks really good. Let's go here. This one is weak. I think it's time to do something. Thank you for the game, Ong. I think here, basically, yeah, this plan of g5, knight h5 doesn't work out very well here. You should instead play knight c5, open up for the bishop. Because I think after this move, if I, as far as I'm getting bishop g4, black is positionally busted. So I get to trade off the light squared bishops, and you end up with a weak dark squared bishop. So next time, just go knight c5. Let's see. So I think I accepted a challenge, but let's see if my opponent is here. Okay, let's go back. Okay, Will Wen has been asking me to accept his challenge. Let's see if he's here. Yeah, sure, Libagot. Are you here, Will Wen? Okay, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go against Viper. The Nimso Indian, an opening with a lot of history. Bishop f4 is quite unusual here. Don't think it makes much sense. Because the bishop should probably try to be on this diagonal to support the knight. Here, let's go forward. This pawn push is very typical in these positions, because after bishop g3 I'll play h5, and now I'm kind of threatening to trap the bishop with h4, bishop e5, f6, and if h3 is a commitment, now I can take on g3 and my opponent gets not an ideal structure. These pawns are pretty juicy for me. c6, maybe put the bishop back at some point. Bishop d3. Yeah, it's a good move. I think he should try to put his king on f2 here to protect the pawn, and maybe he's just gonna sack it with castling. But I don't really think he has enough compensation. If he castles, take on g3 should be good for me. Maybe he can go knight e5 there. Maybe it's g4 though. Maybe he can try knight e5 now. just go forward. Yeah, I don't really like this move. It feels too passive. He just has to go forward because now he's kind of left with weaknesses in the position. I guess king f2 is forced. Knight d7. A rook f1. Rook e1 is a good move. G4. I want to play knight f6, but then he can take on g5. Just go here. We can put the knight on g6. Try to go here, knight c3, push e4, get some counterplay. My opponent is going very low on time though. It's a good move. Let's go here. Actually, now he can play e4. This I should not have allowed. I literally said that e4 was a threat and I still just allowed it. But it's probably not the end of the world. I put some pressure on this pawn. Yeah. Can we take on d4? Probably not. g4. Oh, his position collapses. I mean, he had no time. That was his issue. Very difficult to play if you get 1 seconds now. I mean, if the d4 pawn falls, everything just falls apart. Here. Thanks for the game, Viper. In the opening, I'd say bishop f4 is not the best way to go. I felt the bishop just got harassed after knight e4 and g5, so play something else instead. Okay, so we're playing a title player. For the first time, Jack Rogers. Now it's very serious. Bishop g5. Let's play b6. Just gonna go for double fianchetto here. Not the typical way to play against the Trombovsky, but how bad can it be? He's playing very sensible moves. Could be here. And rook e1. Maybe just 94, 92, I guess. Play queen d7. Connect the rooks. If he goes like b5, I think I'm just gonna go a6, try to create some life for the rook on a8. I can take. I don't have to take immediately also. I can play f5. But it feels natural to take right now, I guess. Take some bishop d5 maybe. Let's just go f5. Queen b3, I guess. King h8. I like my position here. I'm gonna try to play on the king side, push some pawns. His bishop is not that great. Can go maybe h5. He goes h4. And queen f7 is also a nice move. c5 can be met with bishop d5. Now we could take. We could also play. Maybe he wants like a5 here. Let's just take it. Okay, now I was thinking maybe just go forward with g5. I think he should have taken it with the c pawn though to open up for the rook. I think a takes b5 was a mistake. Because now it feels easier for me to play. Or does it? Maybe it's not so simple actually. Yeah, no, let's just go forward. I'll create the bishop around. Let's go here. Maybe try to play f3. And go for mate. Like if he goes h3, maybe I can just take on e4. Actually now, I think we can take on c4, rook takes c4, rook takes c4, knight takes c4, d5. That looks very good, but are we gonna go for it? Yes, why not? Never mind, I'll just go for the attack. Okay, this is a 3-0 game, so I need to speed up. It's probably, I mean, the objective was best to go for that, but I felt maybe he has some chances with the two rooks. Just bring all the pieces. Go for a bishop h3 next. Just gonna try to go for mates the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's go for this. So, praying for tricks. That's a good move, but I think we can play. Let's go here, I guess. Bishop b7 takes. What's happening? Now we gotta play really fast for the tricks. Okay, it was a sharp battle there. We got the win in the end, but I was not sure what was going on. I mean, here I think I misplayed it, like allowing c6, but it felt like we still had chances. Thanks for the game. Jack Russells. Let's do one more challenge. This is a bit of a short stream. I think just 1 hour, I was told. But let's see. Oh, sweet. Simon Plays Chess is here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. We were working together for like 2 weeks. I mean, if Simon wants to challenge me, feel free. Playing Buzzed again. Thanks, I'm in the take office. You were here last week for the party. We miss you in Norway. You have to come back soon. I guess let's take here before it gets too late to damage the structure. Maybe d3. He can trade everything. I just thought we might have some pressure with this double pawns. Let's go here. Castle, you can take, queen takes. Maybe this makes sense. Unfortunately, I have to be somewhere Lucas Barca, but I'm sure I'll be back. But I'm glad so many of you challenged me. Let's just sacrifice the pawn, YOLO. Actually, like takes knight g5 looks very dangerous. Okay, this trades should not really be. I think you should have played like f6 there, because after I take, my dark squared bishop is really strong. Like if you compare my dark squared bishop on b2 compared to the bishop on a6, mine is like really superior. So I can just attack with a free hand on the king side. Probably knight d5. And knight h6 takes queen g4. He can go king h8. So I don't think it leads to much. Let's, not sure, go here. Just swing the queen over. So f5 is a threat. If I get f5, f6, it looks very good. Let's go g3. Ask where the queen wants to go. So it's kind of looking a bit dangerous on this. I think this, yeah, this is pretty strong. He has to go queen g4, but then we can trade and take this one. Now we win the queen. Take this one. Okay, we get the win. Thank you for the game, Buzdigan, and thank you for all the challengers. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was just an hour today. I have to unfortunately be somewhere in 20 minutes, but I'm sure I'll be back for another stream soon. I really enjoyed